Something has to give as St. Francis and Bellarmine close out the first half of the WCAL. What some call the toughest league in the state. Which one will finish the first half 7-0? You'll find out next. Welcome to Patrick Wayne Valley Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Bellarmine College Preparatory in San Jose. I'm Chris Babcock, and you are watching NorCal Sports TV. We have two 14-2 teams that are 6-0 in the WCAL. St. Francis has won 14 in a row. They lost their first two games of the season and have since run off 14 straight. Led by Logan Johnson, co-MVP of the WCAL, commit to Cincinnati, and according to Coach Motel, averaging around 17 points and 12 rebounds a game. And he'll be going against, well, his best friend, Jake Wojcik. Jake, returning co-WCAL MVP, four-year varsity player, averaging around 18 a game, and we are expecting both of those guys to have great games. And we caught up with St. Francis coach Mike Motel, who told us and talked about what it means for Jake Wojcik to make people better. Coach, big game, close out the first half of conference. When people say Jake Wojcik makes people around him better, what does that mean to you?
No, I absolutely agree with him. You know, Jake is a fantastic player, and we look forward to playing against him tonight, and we have for the last 4 years. So, you know, it's bittersweet to see him go, but at the same time, like, you know, I'd rather not play him anymore. So we're looking forward to it.
You've coached a lot of games against him. What can we look for from your team? You've got everybody back tonight. Football this, people sick, etc. You guys are at full strength. What can we expect out of your ball club tonight?
We're a team that's still growing. We're a team that's still trying to come together. I mean, we've had a lot of success, but we've still got a long way to go.
Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, we're back, and public address announcer Joe Cousins, and we'll let him bring the prayer national anthem and our starting lineups for this big game here in San Jose.
We will begin today's game with a prayer read by Bellarmine Senior Nolan Downey.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. God our Father, we thank you for this opportunity to share this night with our West Catholic Athletic League community and for all that you have given us. Grant to all athletes, coaches, officials, and fans the courage to pursue excellence of mind and body during this event. We pray for your grace that each of us be aware of your goodness in our lives, and may we show our thankfulness in our lives. And grant that we do not take our time on earth for granted. We make this prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
At this time, please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Bellarmine Senior Ryan Gell.
Oh, say, can you see by the
senior Nathan Metzger. At guard, number 4, senior Jake Mojic. At forward, number 21, junior Kieran Cruz. At forward, number 24, senior Kendall Stubblefield. And at forward, number 33, senior Connor Despy.
Well, there's the starting lineups for both teams. St. Francis in the dark uniforms, Johnson, Pedraza, Juan, Lanfear, and Wilmer. For Bellarmine, Metzger, Wojcik, Cruz, Stubblefield, and Despy. Great atmosphere. The Stoots have been pumped up since the JV game. JV's Bellarmine won 60-15. Our officials, Mark Gray, Ryan Skates, and Scott Calvin. Appreciate you streaming in. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV or subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Bellarmine in a zone. And Juan misses, but the offensive glass struck by Maurice Wilmer. And Bellarmine will play a multiple of zones tonight. St. Francis into man-to-man to start off. Stubblefield from 3, misses. Bellarmine on the glass, can't get the putback to go, and a rebound by Lanfear, who had 15 boards against St. Ignatius last week. Logan Johnson with the pass. Stubblefield anticipating the pass with the steal. And Johnson, now there's his ability. He stole 2 points right there by getting the position. Made the bad pass, went next play. Went next play and drew the charge. He's excellent at passing, shooting, contributing, and what really scares Coach Snyder is his ability to hit the offensive glass. Metzger with a board, and there's Wojcik. Kind of an old school East Coast kind of guy, throwback. Going to Siena, 4-year varsity player. Nice backdoor cut, but the defense by St. Francis. And Despy can't finish. Typical drive and kick basketball for St. Francis and Lanfear. It's Johnson and the juniors, Wilmer, Lanfear, Juan, Pedraza, all juniors. And the keys for Bellarmine, stop Logan Johnson in transition, stop Logan Johnson in half court, stop Logan Johnson on the glass. According to Bellarmine coach Patrick Schneider. Nice move by Stubblefield. As versatile of a scorer in league, according to Coach Motel of St. Francis, just has a lot of options. Drive along the baseline, and Pedraza misses. He had 15 against St. Ignatius, including 3 threes. Wojcik back rim, gets his own rebound. And the Siena commit is 1 of 2 from 3. I got a feeling when this game ends, we're not going to want it to end. Cruz with the rebound. Wojcik drives and kicks. Gets another rebound. Wilczek's all over the court. And there's Johnson hitting the defensive glass. And a travel. And one of the other keys, talking to Coach Snyder, we have to score so we can set up our defense. He's worried about their transition D. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Great WCAL basketball game. We've got a lot of good games, a lot of great teams on tap this week on NorCal Sports TV. Wilczek in the wing. Metzger will reset. Stubblefield, another option. Just plays with a lot of confidence. Kendall being Kendall once again for the Bells. All WCL last year. Fontana, that shot is a ride to the right, wide right. 7-0 run for the Bells. Make it 10. Couldn't wait to get here to do this basketball game today. 2-1-2 zone for the Bells. And Fontana misses again. But St. Francis doing a good job on the offensive glass. Johnson misses. Stubblefield with the board, and he'll push. Oh, Jelly Leg Express! But Cruz couldn't get a shot off. But there's the athleticism of Stubblefield. And there was the 3 by Cruz. Gio Sasso in the game for the Bells. And Tyler Manoa checks in, the 4-star football player, basketball player. And Fontana's 0 for 3. And Manoa's called for the player control. It was like a fly on his windshield. Good-looking kid. His top 3 picks for football are Oregon, UCLA, and Utah. And he'll make his decision from my research on January 31st. St. Francis got off to the 4-0 lead, but since it's been a 10-0 run for the Bells. Passing around the zone. And lights out. Once again by Cruz, his second 3. 13-0 run for Bellarmine. Would imagine Johnson to get involved. And Wilczek with the Wilson Burger Deluxe. Johnson with the near steal. And the Bells will reset their offense. Stubblefield gets the ball in the high post. That's where he just kills teams. Nice ball fake and hits Cruz underneath the basket, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And we know it's not on anybody's menu, but this is a Wilson Burger Deluxe because you keep the basketball. It's like a side of fries. I love it. I'd like to thank Bellarmine Athletic Director Joe Romano, who's always so responsive and helping us out, making sure we're set up, and the TV club of Bellarmine, the boys letting us get in their spot here. And Cruz makes it a 15-0 run for the Bells. Johnson with an errant pass to Manoa. No panic in his face. And the Bells have had a lot of good possessions. Alley-oop. But Stubbleville with a rebound, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Last week, Stubblefield had 12 versus Reardon, but was only 5 of 10 from the free throw line. So we'll see if that improves tonight. So far it has. Splits the free throws. Zone defense. See, all zone tonight for Bellarmine. Johnson doesn't go. St. Francis hitting the offensive glass. Manoa fighting underneath, and the big fella with a layup. And that breaks a 16-0 run. Layup by Metzger, and that's rejected. Good opportunity for St. Francis to finish the quarter strong. And Johnson, what he's so adept at is just attacking the basket and like a great artist drawing the foul. And here's a great look at it. With a lean in. And that's our director, Dion I, working his magic. Not kind of replay, not replay after the shot. Instant replay. And Johnson makes both. Little 4-0 run here and see if St. Francis can get another stop. And pretty much the play clock and the shot clock are the same. Wojcik and off Johnson's hands. He had plans before he got possession of the basketball. That shot doesn't go, ball out of bounds. Sasso with that missed three. It's got to be a catch and shoot. And Wojcik's all by himself at half court. Stubby doesn't go. St. Francis led 4-0. Then a 16-0 run was snapped by a Manoa layup. And at the quarter, it's 16-8. Are we at the Blues Brothers concert or the pep band? I love it. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. The Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers. Greater stability and confidence ahead, and special thanks to principal partner Carl Hawkins, who's proud of his son Tyler, who graduated from Bellarmine last year and is a freshman at Oregon State, and his youngest son Zach, who is applying to be in Bellarmine's class of 2022. Our all NorCal games, April 1st. Stand by for more. NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG. Bellarmine basketball. Cruz with 8, Stubblefield with 5, Wojcik with 3, Manoa with 2, and Johnson with 2, and Wilmer with 2. And Lanphier with 2. Balanced scoring. Unfortunately, the Lancers are not in double figures. Hometown roll by Nathan Metzger. Threes, Bellarmine 4 of 9. St. Francis 0 of 5. Stubblefield with another rebound, and he'll push and wisely set up the offense. Metzger with a lot of good lies, great ball fakes. Bellarmine's good at line. That's ball fakes, people. And there's one. Leads to a layup, and it's fouled, and it counts. I don't know how much we'll see of it, but there's a lot of good ball faking going on. There's one. And it shifts the defense just enough for Stubblefield to find the alley to the basket. And Stubby's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Johnson doesn't go with a 3, and that ball is out of bounds. Nice inbound play, and it's good. Lanphier with the finish. And Despy with the foul. Somebody fell asleep at the wheel on that back cut on the inbound play. And Lanphier finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. And Pedraza checks in for Manoa. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. And a steal. And a layup. Well done, Roy Wan. Had 5 threes against St. Ignatius. Johnson with a near steal. Wilczek eyeing the opportunity here. Defended shot, but Despy doesn't care and hits the 17-footer. A lot of great possessions for the Bells. Nice pass, Johnson to Wilmer. Very unselfish basketball player. This is the second time we've had a chance to watch him play. Wojciech misses the one from Steph Curry range. A little razzle-dazzle. Lanphier with the near tip. Doesn't go. But a bad pass. It had gravy dripping from it. And Cruz commits the foul on the floor. You can't throw these lazy, dripping passes. They're going to get intercepted. St. Francis saw that coming like a bad Western Union telegram. Stubblefield and Cruz will take a rest. And Constantine Cole is in the game for the Bells, along with Gio Sasso's back in the game. Nice drive by Metzger, but St. Francis does a good job at defending the goal. Opportunity for St. Francis to get close, and there's Johnson again, drawing the foul, but he felt that landing. This isn't grass. Take a nice fall. One to remember by. He'll get a couple of free throws. Misses that one. We've got a timeout. Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers. You deserve an insurance advisor who values relationships, integrity, and the ability to solve problems. Your total cost of risk affects your profitability. We believe that creative insurance solutions will improve your business, and we believe that you deserve the best. Our clients benefit from competitive, sophisticated insurance and risk management solutions. Leavitt's group team of insurance professionals consists of individuals with a wide range of expertise, many of whom are considered regional and national leaders in their respective fields. Please contact Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers at 408-288-6262. 408-288-6262. Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers, greater stability and confidence ahead. Thanks to my boy Nick Weintraub and principal partner Carl Hawkins for your support of NorCal Sports TV and Bellarmine basketball. NorCal Sports TV is also brought to you by Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten, and lactose free. And who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? St. Francis 3 of 4 out of the timeout from the charity stripe. Now 4 of 5. Bellarmine's 3 of 4. St. Francis is yet to make a three. And we imagine that statistic will change. And a hand check is called on Roy Wan. Ball out of bounds to the Bells. And it's a capacity crowd as you see those shots of the baseline. Love to see it. Wojcik, dribble penetration. And Cruz with the miss. Constantine. Cole working hard on the offensive glass. And it's helter-skelter, loose ball. And somehow Bellarmine comes out with a basketball, and then Wojcik is called for the player control foul. Oh my! Oh, Dick Edberg. A lot of change of possessions here. Tough to see from our angle, but we'll credit Mark Gray, Ryan Skates, and Scott Calvin, the officials. But here's what we don't see in a lot of gyms we do. Games we do is actually having somebody that can mop up the sweat on the floor. Dominic Adzic will check in for St. Francis. And Lanphier will get in the game. Coach Motil a little on that side of the court. Thought he was going to go talk with Coach Snyder. And we'll have a quick interview with our Rihanna Dizon, who will interview Coach Snyder at halftime. And we better catch him quick. Wilmer, 22-footer goes 24, and it's a held basketball, and it'll stay with St. Francis. By Cruz. Oh, a great ball fake. Another liar from Bellarmine, and that's a layup. Great ball fake to Stubblefield that lured the defense. He took the cheese. And Cruz has got 8. Cruz doing a great job. Just a junior, had 13 against Reardon. Johnson misses. And ball out of bounds. Here's the ball fake, liar. (26-16). And Bellarmine showing exceptional patience all game long. Stubblefield drive and kick. Johnson with a board. Just go all the way. And he tried to, it was off Cruz. Ball out of bounds to St. Francis. Johnson in the corner, and the ball will go to Bellarmine. Metzger with the basketball for the Bells. Bellarmine led 16-8 at the quarter. Both these teams, if you just join us, 14-2 and 6-0 in the WCL. Wilmer with the, I might dunk it, but I'll just lay it up. 8-point game. Things haven't gone St. Francis's way, but they have an opportunity to close out the quarter and close out the half with a little mo. And Stubblefield for three, back rim. And Adjich with the glass. St. Francis literally got here 20 minutes before the game. Johnson tries to throw through the key, and Sasso just waiting there like a good receiver. Stubblefield at the high post, cutters, options, you name it. And he gets the foul. Kendall being Kendall, as Coach Snyder will say, just has a uncanny ability with the basketball. And unless you have a strong post player, his strength and athletic ability is going to get you every single time. That's the free throw. So Stubby makes both free throws, and Cole will check in for Kendall Stubblefield. Of course, the son of former 49er NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Dana Stubblefield. Little zone here once again for the Bells. 10-point game. Johnson just has not got on track offensively. And Stubblefield 4 of 5 from the charity stripe, a great statistic for the Bells. 5 on the shot clock. Johnson in attack mode, drive and kick. Back rim, but there he is getting the offensive rebound. And that three doesn't go by Lucas Lee. And Metzger in attack mode. And the layup! Appeared to be a great opportunity for St. Francis, and Bellarmine answers. Johnson, he misses. And it's 30-18. And we'll have Rihanna Dazan with Coach Snyder.
Thank you, Chris. Rihanna Dazan here at one of the biggest games of the season, St. Francis versus Bellarmine. I'm here with Bellarmine coach Patrick Snyder. Coach, the excitement has definitely built up. How are you kind of controlling your team's emotions?
Well, it's a lot easier to control emotions when you control the defensive boards. And except for a bit of time when we gave up the ball and transition with bad turnovers, we've done a lot of nice job rebounding. So that's a big thing there.
You're up 12 right now. What's the message going to be in the locker room to secure this lead?
Take care of the ball, get good shots, and get defensive rebounds.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Thank you. Back to you, Chris.
Great. And thanks to Coach Snyder for giving us an opportunity to talk with him. He said, Chris, it's got to be quick because we got to make our adjustments. Well, not too many, Coach. You're up 30-18. Once again, NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever. Made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders today at fitprousa.com. And who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the day? Well, I think Cruz might have an opportunity if he keeps playing as well as he has. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Leavitt Pacific Insurance, greater stability and confidence ahead. And once again, special thanks to principal partner Carl Hawkins, who's proud of his son Tyler, who graduated from Bellarmine last year and is a freshman at Oregon State, and his youngest son Zach, who's applying to be a part of Bellarmine's class of 2022. And the Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. And most importantly, our all NorCal games and our rosters. We're not going to let any secrets out, but we've got some players. You think we had players last year? We've got great players this year. Mark your calendar. And for more information, NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG. And follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or most importantly, if you want to get updates and alerts of our basketball games, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. What do we got going on the rest of the week? Well, we've got Bishop O'Dowd being hosted by San Leandro on Friday. And then another game going on, San Lorenzo taking on Alameda. So follow us at social media, get all of those updates. And we had an interview with Coach Snyder that we just didn't have enough time to show it. Let's show it now.
Coach, big game. End of the first half of the WCAL. What's it mean when people say Logan Johnson makes people around him better? What does that mean to you?
Well, it means that he finds people when they're open. He gives them the ball at the time and the place where they could do the best that they do, whether it's making threes or drawing late help and closeouts or finding a post roll. And then it's just the confidence that he gives everybody to play that much better.
So there's an aggressiveness to him, but yet this calmness and confidence of him, and you've had a coach against him many games. Going to be a fun one tonight. What are some things we can look for from the Bells?
Well, there's three things I hope you can find in the Bells. I hope you find that we take care of the ball, get good shots, and then that lets us set up our defense. I hope you see us close out the shooters really hard, and I hope you see us rebound great. If we don't do those three things, we're in trouble.
Thanks, Coach.
Once again, thanks to both coaches and both athletic departments of helping us prepare for this great game, and hopefully it reflects in our stream. Once again, it's 30-18 here from Patrick Wayne Valley Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Bellarmine College Preparatory. We're going to take a very brief audio break, and then we'll come back with first half stats and the rest of the basketball game between St. Francis and Bellarmine. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Wojcik, Cruz, Stubblefield, and Despy. Great atmosphere. The students have been pumped up. Bellarmine in a zone. And Juan misses, but the offensive glass with the pass. Stubblefield anticipating the pass with the steal. And Johnson now. Typical drive and kick basketball for St. Francis. According to Bellarmine coach Patrick Schneider. Nice move by Stubblefield. Ignatius including 3 threes. Wojcik back rim. Gets his own rebound. And this Stubblefield. Another option. Right. 7-0 run for the Bells. Make it 10. And Fontana's 0 for 3. And Manoa's called for the player. Passing around the zone. And lights out. Bellarmine. Would imagine Johnson to get involved. And Wojcik. Stubblefield gets the ball in the high post. That's where he just kills teams. Nice ball. Alley-oop. But Stubblefield with a rebound. Doesn't go. St. Francis hitting the offensive glass. Manoa fighting underneath, and the big fella with a layup. For St. Francis to finish the quarter strong. And Johnson, what he's so adept to. Fortunately, the Lancers are not in double figures. Hometown roll. Great ball fakes. Bellarmine's good at line. That's ball fakes, people. And there's one. Leads go a layup, but it's fouled. Nice inbound play, and it's good. And a steal. And a layup. Well done. Eyeing the opportunity here. Defended shot for the Bells. Nice pass. Johnson. Tip doesn't go. But a bad pass, and then gravy dripping from it. Opportunity for the for St. Francis to get close. We're back. Great halftime as St. Francis trails 30-18. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. Getting the students cleared off the court, and we'll bring you the rest of the basketball game. We'll give you the Bellarmine statistics since they have the basketball. Metzger with 5, Wilczek with 3, Cruz with 10, Stubblefield with 10, and Despy with 2. For St. Francis, Johnson has 3. Has 2, Lanfear has 5, Wilmer has 6, and Manoa has 2. Turnover for Bellarmine. And that 3 starts the half for St. Francis and Roy Wan. If you're going to tell me before the game that Wojciech and Johnson would have a combined 6 points, I'd have to lie. I'd have to argue with you. Cruz misses that 3. Little chance here for St. Francis. And I believe that was the first made 3 of the game by the Lancers. And a layup by Wilmer. And he has a 7-point ball game. Wojciech doesn't go. Johnson with a rebound. And he'll just go to the basket with a layup. And Coach Snyder's seen this before, and he calls the timeout. The late arriving St. Francis has woken up, and what was a 12-point game is now a 5-point game, just like that with that layup. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Leavitt Pacific Insurance, greater stability and confidence ahead thanks to Nick Weintraub and Carl Hawkins for their support of Bellarmine basketball. The Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. I've been to a lot of high school basketball games, and I really can't remember an atmosphere that is much better than this. You see the 6-man, the pep band, etc., etc. Off the timeout, Bellarmine basketball. Stubblefield. He just does a great job around the basket. And Coach Motel said, hey, we're pretty comparative teams, but he just feels that Bellarmine is just a little bit better inside, and Stubblefield's one of those big reasons. And he travels on, they call 3 the key. He wanted another cutter. Wasn't there, and little KOA campground called the key. Bellarmine led at half, 30-18. They started the game. Johnson misses a layup, and Wilmer gets the offensive rebound, and Johnson finds a wide open three and nets it. And he's got 8-5 in the second half. Metzger and Lanphier with a block, but he's whistled for the foul. And Metzger will be at the free throw line. Yeah, you're just not going to hold Johnson to 3 points. And he's got off to a great start. And Metzger makes both free throws. Nice skip pass. Three doesn't go, but Lanphier cleaning the offensive rebound for the Lancers. Another second three doesn't go. Johnson with the scrappy board and kicks it out to Roy Wan. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point basketball game. Bellarmine's only scored 4 points in this half. Stubblefield with a miss. Johnson with the rebound, and he's fouled. They love to shoot the three. Made none in the first half, and now I believe they made three, at least three in the second half. Stubblefield and Metzger will take a rest. One, you can't leave him alone. Had 5 threes last week, and that's the ability of Johnson of making those guys around him better. Wojciech with the drive, and he kicks it out. Cruz has 15. Johnson with the basketball, little give and go, pick and roll. Johnson to Lanphier, and you can see him just setting this up. Little pick, little roll, little reverse behind the back. That's beautiful. And just like that, St. Francis has an opportunity to tie the basketball game. And that's how you silence this loud crowd. But Lanphier can't get that free throw to go. And Constantine Cole, the sophomore, with a defensive rebound. Wojciech with only 3 points and 2 assists so far. And they call him on the player control foul. Let's see if he pushes off. And Wojciech has 3, and he's instantly substituted for. A little reorganizational meeting at the free throw line for the Bells. Manoa in the game for St. Francis. Was looking for Manoa, wasn't quite in the spot he was anticipating, and it's a turnover. Big possession for the Bells. Stubby can't get that one to go. Johnson with the intimidation. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Bellarmine basketball. Wide open 3. Gio Sasso. Big possession there for Bellarmine. One. Doesn't go. St. Francis with another offensive rebound. And Juan once again. That's 4 threes. And Coach Motel with the timeout after the made 3. Johnson just has a sense, and the defense completely shifted to him, and Juan with a wide open look. Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers. You deserve an insurance advisor who values relationships, integrity, and the ability to solve problems. Our clients benefit from competitive, sophisticated insurance and risk management solutions. Leavitt's group team of insurance professionals consists of individuals with a wide range of expertise, many of who are considered regional and national leaders in their respective fields. Please contact them at 408-288-6262. Leavitt Pacific Insurance Brokers, proud sponsors of Bellarmine basketball. Thanks to Carl Hawkins and Nick Weintraub with their support of NorCal Sports TV. Stubblefield with a ball at the elbow, kicks it out for the 3, doesn't go by Quinn Denker. And Wilmer with the basketball. 2-minute mark here of the third quarter. Johnson's best quarter by far. Pretty drive. Manoa gobbles up the offensive rebound and with the putback. Now, we didn't get to see him because St. Francis was busy winning a state title in football. And a layup by Stubblefield. And Wojcik will check in the game. Pretty move by Stubblefield with a little ball fake. And the finish. Wojcik and Despy check in. And if you're Wojcik, you don't want to pick up that 4th foul right before the end of the quarter. Lanphier will check in after the free throw. Stubblefield, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 3-pointers. Bellarmine 6 of 17. And St. Francis, I believe they are 5 of 18. Nice pass from Johnson to Lanphier with a little cement maker spin. Can't go from 6 feet. Metzger with a rebound. Bells led at halftime, 30-18. Cruz can't get the offensive rebound off the miss by Despy. And St. Francis with the basketball. Pretty pass. Johnson to Manoa. Wheelin' and dealin', we would call that back in the day. Stubblefield on the low block. Nice pass to Metzger. Felt the double team. Metzger cuts to the basket. Pretty simple basketball. Johnson. 1 in a million. Absolutely on fire. And pretty much from the same spot every single time. Wojcik. 5 on the shot on the clock. And Manoa reached for the foul. And the ball will be out of bounds with less than 6 seconds left in the quarter. Almost a travel. Wojcik for 3. Boy, did he need that at the buzzer! St. Francis with 28 points to Bellarmine's 18, but the Bells lead 48 to 46. Juan with 17, 5 of those from long range. St. Francis led 4-0. And then a 16-0 run was snapped by a Manoa layup in the first quarter. First quarter finished 16-18. Bellarmine at half it was 30-18. And then boy did St. Francis score some points in a hurry to bring it down to a 2-point deficit. St. Francis basketball. St. Francis made 6 threes in that quarter, 5 by Juan. Bellarmine 7 of 20 from the three-point line. Lanfear with another offensive rebound. And Johnson for 3. Doesn't go. Wojcik with a rebound. Johnson had 4 assists in the third quarter. Wojcik with the buzzer-beating 3 to close out the third quarter for the Bells. Something's got to give tonight. Cruz doesn't get the roll, and Lanfear with another rebound. Chance for St. Francis to tie or take the lead, and you know this kid knows that. Coach Motel calling out play 20. And a block. I believe it's on Cruz. It is. He has 2. Wojcik has 3. Little hip check. St. Francis will set up the basketball. Little pick and roll. And Pedraza, one of those crafty juniors for Coach Motel. And it's a tied ball game. Be interesting to see. And we'll have our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, count how many times the lead changes here the rest of the game. Chance for St. Francis. They hadn't led since the first 2 minutes of the game. And Pedraza travels. And the official stopping play, going to wipe up the sweat on the floor. Capacity crowd here at Patrick Wayne Valley Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Bellarmine College Preparatory. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. Kendall Stubblefield with the basketball. Set play for the Bells. Wojcik double teamed. 20 on the shot clock. Ten on the shot clock. Metzger with the basketball. Good defense by St. Francis. And Wojcik drives. And Pedraza's called for the foul. Just didn't get there soon enough. Yeah, he's still moving just a little bit. Love the grittiness of the ball player attempting to take the charge. Wilmer checks in for Manoa. Nice inbound play. Cruz, he's fouled and it counts. He's been a little quiet in the second half, but with a great play there to finish strong and a chance for the old-fashioned three. Doesn't go, and Landfair doing what he does best, getting rebounds. That's not his shot. Pedraza with the offensive rebound, and he'll take a sling and a three. St. Francis' seventh three-pointer in the second half. Up and under, reverse slam. Jake Wojcik. Back and forth. Third lead change. Johnson, Stubblefield gobbles up the rebound. Stubblefield has options, but Johnson comes over to help, and he's called for the reach-in. Now the next foul by St. Francis, Johnson comes over to help. And we've got a timeout. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by, in part, Fit Pro Go. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. The Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. Leavitt Pacific Insurance, greater stability and confidence ahead. Thanks for their support, proud sponsorship of Bellarmine basketball. And once again, special thanks to principal partner Carl Hawkins. Proud of his son Tyler, who graduated here from Bellarmine as a freshman at Oregon State. And his youngest son Zach, who's applying to Bellarmine's class of 2022. And Nick Weintraub for all your support of NorCal Sports TV. And our all NorCal games on April 1st. There will be no fools there, just great basketball players. More information at NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG. Cruz with Stubblefield with 15, Cruz with 15, Metzger with 9, Juan with 17, and Johnson with 8. Scoring. And the ball goes out of bounds off Stubblefield. And we're looking for our fourth lead change since the 6:28 mark in the fourth quarter. Cruz trying to deny Johnson. Ball off his leg. Cruz with the defense. That one left a mark. Let's see if this ball goes out of bounds off. Went right off his knee. And the support team of Bellarmine wiping up the perspiration from that dive on the floor by Johnson. Neither one of these WCAL co-MVPs are in double figures tonight, but great contributions for the Bells in Cruz with 15 and Stubblefield with 15 is given this 1-point lead. Nice ball fake by Wojcik and a three. Great ball fake. He's probably shot that in this gym at least 15,000 times. Bells up by 4. Johnson. That's why he is a top player. St. Francis looking for the stop. Wojcik looking for the basketball. Little high-low game. Stubby picks up his dribble. Wojcik zings a pass to Cruz. Cruz with the 3. He has 18. Juan. He's got 19 at a timeout. St. Francis. Holy cow. We're going to show that pass. Woo! That had some heat on it. Juan with the drive and the little left-handed finger roll. Let's see that. Never mind. We're good. Our next NorCal Sports TV games will be Friday. We'll have 2 games going on at the same time. I will be at San Leandro for Bishop O'Dowd and San Leandro. Dion I will be over in Alameda for Alameda against San Lorenzo. And how can you find out about these games? Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV or follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, Instagram, and Facebook. Free throws, Bellarmine 9 of 10, and they'll be in the bonus on the next foul. From 3-point land, Bellarmine or St. Francis is 7 of 23. Bellarmine is 9 of 22. Stubblefield up and under, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, and it's good. Options, and more options. Rebounding, St. Francis 28, and they turn the ball over, and Bellarmine has 20 rebounds. 8-rebound differential. 5-point basketball game. And Johnson's called for the foul, and it'll be free throws the rest of the way for Bellarmine. Wojcik uncharacteristically misses a free throw, and opportunity for St. Francis. No harm, no foul, or actually it's a foul. As Despy's whistled for the reach-in. And Bellarmine still has another foul to give. Johnson, pick and roll to Landfear. Just great confidence in that position right there. 3-point game. St. Francis has to get a stop here. .20 on the shot clock. Bellarmine has just been very efficient tonight on offense. They're trying to foul Stubblefield, but they won't call the foul. 8 on the shot clock. Wojcik for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound, Lanphier. Gobble, gobble. Johnson with the basketball. 1 with the basketball for 3. Air ball. Metzger with a rebound. And they foul Cruz. Cruz with 18. Make it real difficult. If he can get this to 4. Karan Cruz at the free throw line, shooting 1-on-1. So if you're Bellarmine, after Cruz's free throw, you don't want to foul. Don't stop the clock. If Johnson wants to drive to the basket, so be it. This place is going to erupt. Timeout as Cruz has 20. Once again, would like to thank our partners. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Ariana Dizon will have that player. In American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Leavitt Pacific Insurance, greater stability and confidence ahead. The Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. And our all NorCal games. It's not on the day of the Final Four. It's the day after. It's the day in between where you're dying to watch more basketball. NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG for more information. We got some great players. Stay tuned. St. Francis has got to hurry. The best friends are guarding against each other one-on-one. And they stop the clock and commit a foul. Wojcik fouls his best friend, Johnson. Just a blue bayou. And the foul. And it stops the clock. And Johnson's at the free throw line. Misses the free throw. And Wojcik goes next play and gets the rebound. Now he missed a free throw earlier in the quarter. And we thought we'd have all these lead changes, but the 2:28 mark, Bellarmine took back the lead and hasn't relinquished it yet. Doesn't get the hometown roll, and Mr. Rebound of the game, Anthony Lanphier, gobbles up the ball off the glass. Juan is fouled. Just not a good decision there by the Bells. Now inside, Coach Snyder is going crazy on the outside. He looks like a poker player right now. But you don't want to commit that foul and stop the clock. Because right now, conceivably, Juan can make 2 free throws and then purposely miss the third, and they can get the rebound. Or you make all 3 and quickly foul. Just gives too many opportunities. Juan. And we've got a timeout. Juan has single-handedly kept St. Francis in the basketball game. Yeah, Juan's ability not only to score the basketball from the three-point arc, but a couple of times he's taken it right to the basket for layups. So if St. Francis doesn't come back, he could have potentially been the player of the game. If they win, could he be a player of the game? Most certainly. And Karan Cruz has done such a great job. Juan looking for his 22nd point of the game. Leads all scorers. Tries to purposely miss. They don't get the rebound. And Karan Cruz with a defensive rebound that he will remember. And especially if he can make both of these free throws. Misses the first free throw. Does what a good free throw shooter should do after you miss. Get off that line, clear the mechanism, and I think we'll have a timeout off the made free throw, and we do. So it'll be St. Francis basketball, and they'll have an opportunity to tie the game. Juan with 21. Cruz with 21 himself. Offensive stars of the basketball game. Our next NorCal Sports TV broadcast will be Friday. San Leandro hosting Bishop O'Dowd, and San Lorenzo against Alameda. .1 seconds left. Full court defense by Bellarmine. At the buzzer, doesn't go. And Bellarmine with their 23rd consecutive WCAL victory. And they move to 7-0 in the WCAL. St. Francis with their first loss since last year, meaning in 2017. And we'll see within the mess of players if Rihanna Dizon can get our Fit Pro Go player of the game. We have Rihanna Dizon with Karan Cruz, Fit Pro Go, player of the game.
Thank you, Chris. Rihanna Dizon here, and let me introduce you to our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Kieran Cruz from Bellarmine High School. Congratulations, you had 21 points. St. Francis came close there in the last half, but you held it down. What can you say about your individual performance and your team performance tonight?
I mean, I had it going today, but really it's more about what our team was able to do. They made a great run at the beginning of the second half, and I'm really proud of how my guys were able to just bunker down and really not let it get to us and keep moving, keep doing what we need to do. It's a great game.
Clearly your team has an overwhelming amount of spirit, so how does their energy contribute to the game?
Yeah, we love these guys. I mean, these guys, this is why we play, this is why we play the game. They mean everything to us. You know, we play for these guys every day. We just want to come out here, represent them, because everything they give us, we want to try to give it back to them.
In 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, you hit 2 crucial free throws. How do you keep yourself composed under all that pressure?
I mean, we start practice every day shooting free throws, so I just try to take a deep breath, get into myself, get into my rhythm, and just knock them down.
Thank you for your time. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you. Humble young man there. Karan Cruz with 21 points and 4 rebounds for the victorious Bells, who moved to 15-2 and 7-0 in the WCAL. Final statistics. First for St. Francis, Johnson with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Juan with 21 points for St. Francis, Lanphier with 9, and Wilmer with 8. For Bellarmine, Metzger with 9 points, Wojcik with 12. Cruz, our Fit Pro Go player of the game, with 21 points. Kendall Stubblefield with 17. What a great ball game. Pleasure to be here. Once again, we'd like to thank Bellarmine Athletic Director Joe Romano. And look at those delicious bottles of Fit Pro Go, gluten and lactose free. Appreciate our partnership with Fit Pro Go. We'll close out with a shout out to our partners. Once again, Fit Pro Go, American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. The Faylor Real Estate Team, unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. Leavitt Pacific Insurance, greater stability and confidence ahead. Appreciate their support of Bellarmine basketball. Tip of the hat to Carl Hawkins and my buddy Nick Weintraub. And don't forget our all NorCal games on April 1st. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV. From Patrick Wayne Valley Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Bellarmine College Preparatory, where the Bells beat St. Francis 64-61 to close out the first half of the WCAL 7-0 and win their 23rd consecutive WCAL game. You have been watching NorCal Sports TV thanks to our crew, Carlos Chavez, Derrick Fong, Rihanna Dizon, our statistician Jeremy Hurtado, and our director Dion I. I'm Chris Babcock in San Jose. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.